Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Morgan Ravenberg here again. I the topic that I'm going to cover today, I'm going to cover two topics. But despite the fact that I'm going to cover two topics, this video is still going to be short because, for the simple reason that there's not a lot to say. In reference to one of my previous articles, one of my recently previous articles called "Delving into Mercury." I talked about literally just delving into Mercury from an occult perspective because Mercury had gained my attention, and I'm not someone that generally was fond of Mercury occult wise up until the point that I engaged with Mercury lastly, let's just say up to a week ago. Yeah, approximately a week ago, and that simply piqued my interest or spiked my interest in the positive properties of Mercury. And I said in that video that I was going to go and in that article that I was going to go deeper into Mercury, and I have done so. Interestingly, the Archangel Michael that rules Mercury, I was planning on hosting a ritual simply to Mercury, and I was going to ask or petition Mercury to send me two spirits. I wanted one celestial, so an angel, and one infernal, so a demon. And I wanted both of them to be Mercurial spirits, okay, if possible. And that's how I'm going to start off this video. When I thought about doing that, Michael appeared, the Archangel Michael that rules Mercury, in a general sense, and he told me, okay, you can simply host that ritual, and I'll send two guys for you, the guys that you want, that match your description as closely as possible, because I wanted to lay emphasis on mercurial spirits that work in a ridiculously quick and swift and speedy manner, and I did that. But thank goodness I didn't even have to host a ritual, because Michael sent me that very evening that I thought about before, on the very evening, okay, on the eve of the day that I was going to host the ritual, that evening, Michael already sent me two spirits, okay, and it happened all of a sudden when I saw two transparent guys standing beside my bed. One was infernal, clearly, because he looked like a, generally speaking, because he looked like he just looked like your classical demon, you know, kind of like an ogre. And beside that was a generally good-looking man with long blonde hair and so on. But both of them were transparent. It was like they were made out of water. And the first one introduced himself, and the second one also introduced himself. The former was is an infernal, and the second one is a celestial, an angel. I'm going to discuss the celestial one first. I haven't delved into the infernal one, okay, but I have enough information on the celestial one to and he interests me the most, but that's just partially due to the fact that I love angels, okay. I'm very fond of celestials, and infernals not so much. I do like infernals, but not nearly as much as I like celestial spirits, specifically angels, angelic ones. So let's start off with that one first. The celestial one is obviously Mercurial. He corresponds to the zodiac sign Gemini. His name is Spipher. Okay, you can consult the article, not even the article, the header. I'm also going to do this in the header. I'm recording this video first. So, in short, his name is simply pronounced Spipher. So, you pronounce it Spipher. Okay, that's his name. He is, like I just said, Mercurial, obviously, Gemini. And yeah, he perfectly matches my description. Kudos to Michael for sending me this guy. He really works quick, and his specialty is simply covering all aspects, anything that you need help with on a day-to-day basis. He can cover it for you. And not only that, he works really quick. Okay, everything for him is all about motion, all about gaiety, all about doing things and movement as quickly as possible, and bringing about results as quickly as possible. And that is it on him. There's not a lot to say regarding appearance. Like I said, aside from what I mentioned just now, that he was transparent, he also showed me his non-transparent form, which is simply an angel, well dressed, covered in an orange robe, with an orange sash, just what most angels that I deal with look like. But he's dressed in completely orange, generally speaking, with blonde hair, and that is all. But again, he simply switches up to between being completely transparent, looking like water, like a general ghost-like angel, and having that form. He just simply wanted to show me what his non-transparent form looked like. And that is pretty much it. So that is it regarding a celestial mercurial spirit. This is more for documentative purposes. I have no experience in working with him. This is simply to document it for myself, or this is mainly to document it for myself. And if I ever need him, then I will definitely give him a call or a ring. I'll have to deal with the infernal one. I'll deal with the infernal one some other time in another video. And the last topic that I'm going to cover, in light of something that I read online in my Facebook group, because someone made the statement or asked a question on how somebody asked a related question. Okay, so I'm just going to cover the answer to this question right away too. What the difference is between angels and demons in terms of working, or what the difference is between working with dark forces and celestial forces and dark forces, so infernal forces. Plain and simple. I don't think that I've covered this in the past, but I'm just going to cover it now since I'm on the topic. Working with celestial spirits, generally speaking, let's just say angels, produces stable, long-lasting results without, generally speaking, without any drawbacks or catches to it. Demons are the exact opposite, or infernal spirits or dark spirits. Their results, they bring about results generally quicker, okay, but I'm talking about really quick and in a practical way, a way that you can utilize it, or the way that you want it. But as a drawback, okay, there is always some catch to it, it's like devil's advocate. As a drawback, there is a catch, okay, something that will come in the place of it, or it will come at the cost of some other misfortune in some other area of your life, you name it. All the infernal spirits that I'm familiar with, fallen angels, just straight up demons, you name it. At the very least, most of them that I've dealt with have this as a trait, as a character trait. That's their drawback, okay? Okay, they bring about results quickly and so on, and effectively and all of that. But as a drawback, things take a turn for the worst, okay, sooner or later. And in a way that you didn't want it to happen, or anticipate or expected it to be the case, or there is simply a downside to it. Whereas with angels, they are reliable in the long term, You can compare it basically, you can compare working with an angel, generally speaking, to marriage. For example, the Archangel to marriage, a long-term commitment will yield you the most fruits and will yield you the best of benefits, and you'll be able to enjoy the fruits of that commitment. Whereas infernal spirits, demons, are more like they're more like a one-night stand, or just like a fling. The woman that you have a fling with is enjoyable, but she's not marriage material, and she might display some crazy erratic behavior that will really put you on a downward spiral path to destruction if you're not careful. So that is it. That's all. Thanks.